This is the morgue for this island, but the only obviously the big downside to it, someone's been using it for farming. So obviously they've had animals in here, so it's full of feces and full of straw and hay. But this is this is obviously the morgue. You've got that where the bottles go on, the taps, and then the table. And then you've got the drainage down there. And you must obviously just add one single light. As you go through, you've got the fridge here for the bodies. That's cool. But you could actually, it looks like if they shut the fridge and turn that light on, you can actually see through. If I shine my light, you can actually see through into the bodies. That's a bit crazy. It all looks like it's all been used by a farmer. It's just full of straw and hay. Another room there. I don't know what that goes to. It's locked. So that door that we're locked looks like it's here. So it looks like it's supposed to be a church, isn't it?
It's been that chapel of rest.
Chapel of rest. Right. We've got the cross there. We can have a walk round because we saw another door open. And in this one as well.
Yes.
It's all the morgue. Someone's obviously used it for animals.
It could be. Not sure.
Well, this bit hasn't been used for animals, has it? I think this is just the entrance to every room. Bathroom, obviously.
It looks like it's been used as like a chicken shed.
Yeah. Oh, the other thing is it might be used for dog fighting. Training dogs. So this obviously you went that way, you went to the morgue and you went into where the freezer was.
There was another one here though. Look at that, there's 3 drinks.
Well yeah, because there's one light in the middle, so this might have been another.
Oh right, yeah, okay. I just looked down, it makes sense.
This is a fridge. Wow, this is a double fridge. These are your fridges. It's like 2 fridges inside another fridge. No, it's a fridge.
It's the fridge?
It's a fridge, yeah. Look at it. You know what the books are for?
Yeah.
Books on that for everything. These are some of the old fridges.
Fridge moved again.
Shall I do? The old electric board.
Oh, what?
What? Oh, this has been set on fire, isn't it? I wonder what this was. And more to it as well. Looks like it's been set on fire, isn't it? Oh, that's been blocked off. There's a seat now, it's like some off Chernobyl. Old benches, seats. We're actually in the main building of the asylum. Wow, you can feel the coldness in here, can't you? Wow. Look at the trees and everything up the side of the building. Just when nature takes over, it just makes it look really nice. Look at that. Showing the main bit now. water fountain. Hoping the camera's not too shaky. I've not got my tripod in my hand this time. They usually do. Not sure what this room is. Big old sink. Aprons. Must be where you put that kind of suit on or something, a dress. There's so many rooms to look through. Oh. A basement. I'm gonna have to go down there at some point. One of the sinks. It's actually still got some cupboards and stuff left in it. I need to get myself a wider lens for this camera. There's supposed to be stuff still in here, like beds and stuff. I didn't even know you were taking a picture then. Okay, the old light fittings. Look inside some of these rooms. That one's locked. Obviously a bathroom, this one. Is that another courtyard? Yeah, there's got a few courtyards, haven't there? I bet it looked pretty nice. Oh, very nice on here. At one point. It looks nice now with all the trees because nature's took over all the side old buildings. That's some of the old cupboards. They haven't been damaged. Nothing inside them though. Carpet, sink. Oh, there's bottles in this cupboard. Is this the church bit? It's like a bit of a church. I think it is the church. Oh, wow. Look at these paintings. Oh, that's confession, isn't it? We do confession booths. The actual we speak through is a cross. Not sure what would have been on here. Might be somewhere we come and prayed or had a statue or something on there. Church, isn't it? I've just come across this. Looks like some kind of. It's got a cross on it. It's either something to do with the church, or it's what they used to push bodies on. It might have been. Then it would be the crosses on. So it might be something to do with bodies. Well, that just might be the beds that they moved them about on. Looks like they've got a whole load of seating. Quite a lot of seating. It's in like a shape where you'd obviously sit along, like if you're watching a show or something like that, or at the cinema, something like that. It's a weird one, that. I can't find much, so I think we're going to head upstairs and have a look upstairs, I think. Oh wow, look at these stairs. Look how high it is. It's got some floors, this building. You see now they put a double, they put one there, that's so no one can, well there's no way of anyone falling off then. It's a mental asylum, obviously, the amount of people that want to kill themselves by jumping off stairs and stuff like that. This must have been the bathing area. 1, 2, 3, would have had 4 baths in here. That's weird. See, obviously you wouldn't bath on your own, you'd bath with everyone else all at the same time. I'm not sure they've had them on this side, because they look like, these might have been showers on this side, I'm not sure, because they look like soap holders. Like they've got on the other side, they've got the white ones, the black ones on that side. I'm not sure if that one. It's so cold. This place just looks, I love this outside bit with all these trees and these arches. Oh, that's cool. Glass wall. Stairs rolls made out of marble, every step. It's not really locked. It's got a metal door in it though. Why would we need a metal frame door like that? It's all metal. I love these stairs, being all marble. Paperwork. What's this? Cabinets. Glass cabinets. This goes outside. I think the floor's actually collapsed through. Yeah, 'cause obviously you can see the doors over there, but the whole thing's collapsed. So it's just fallen right from the top and gone right down. I don't think it's even safe to walk on, to be honest with you. See what it's dropped right from the top, all the way down. Something's heavy's dropped, or I don't know, they might have had a tank up there or something that's dropped and fallen right through. Just ripped these metal beams off the wall. Yeah, it's fallen right through.
Wow.
Oh, look at that shit, that shade's cool, with them bulbs going down it. Like that. This was obviously a room, wasn't it? Out to a balcony. Some bits I don't even need my torch, some bits are picked really bad for light, but then some bits, I don't know if anyone's got a Lumix G80 like I'm using, but I can't work out how to record good in low light. It's really bad in low light. I don't know if it's just these cameras, or it's something that needs setting up. But if you know how to work them, leave me a comment and let me know. What's that door? Stuff in this room still. Oh, the door's locked. You can see there's stuff in there. Oh. go in that room. I wonder if I've got to take this there. Old cupboard. Still stuff in here. Old bottles. Old coat hanger. That's a big old door. Anything in it? Empty, apart from chairs in it. At the sink. I can smell the dust here. Should be wearing a mask really. Not got one. Need to invest in one more. Ah, so this is the room I wanted to get into. It's just got chairs and tables in here. Oh wow. These are all computers. Is that an old computer screen? Old printer, is it? Bell and Howell recorded operating instructions. Oh, it's actually in English. Provide the operator's manual. The controls given in there. So it might be some kind of printer or something. Record override cassette release. Oh, it is. It's an old cassette recorder. Your cassette would go inside there, your tape. The tape would go inside there, obviously shut it down and you can record. Press record, cassette release. So it's actually a recorder for films. So that's cool. I've never ever seen a recorder like that. Oh, this is awesome. Makes me think there's something else. Oh wow. It might not be a recorder, it might. So you might put your tapes, in and you scan pictures. It must scan pictures. It's a scanner. It's an old school scanner. That's where we put actual for the cassette players. So you'd sit your cassette in, turn it on, slide it. There's wheels on the side. So you'd probably slide photos into it, and it'd record it onto the tape. That's cool. I've never seen anything like that before. Let's go check, see if we can find anything else. The lift. It's a big building, this. There's going to be a lot of walking around that I'm doing, but I'll probably cut most of the walking down the corridor and just go to the rooms. Might make it a lot easier. That's just a dead end. You can't go this way. What's this? Is this what they do operations on? On the brain? Wow. Oh, it's a dentist chair. Everything's still here. It's a dentist chair. You got obviously the chair there. The light. And the way you wash put your cup in, give it so you can rinse them out, spit it out. So that's cool. That is so cool, that. Not sure what this is. Not sure what that is. It puts what's through it though. Put what's this through? Oh, I can't believe that's still in here. What else is in here? I'm not sure what these are for. These were like bears, but there's nothing in them. Unless there was where the beds were. Old X-ray screen, I think. Have you seen him there?
No. Oh yeah, no, that's nothing.
What, the dentist chair?
Oh,
There's loads of stuff in here.
look at this one.
Stop.
This is the money shot.
Yeah, I'll have a look at the X-ray machine.
What?
X-ray machine.
Yeah, I've seen all that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a look now. Oh, everything's still here. I can't believe this is still actually here. Got the old X-ray machine. Take the X-rays. The bed you'd lie in when they take an X-ray. I can't believe this, all the rest of the building. So this, when they're taking it, obviously, they put you on the X-ray bed, take the X-ray, and then this is where they'd stand to look out to when the X-ray is getting took. This is supposed to like protect you from the rays and stuff. Oh, that's cool. So they've washed their hands. So that's so this is the back of where you put the X-ray on there, so you can see it. Mixer. I think these, I'm not 100% sure, I think these is what they put into the machine. I think that might go into the machine, and then that's what the X-ray gets printed onto with that machine onto them, and that's where your X-ray comes out, and then they put it in here to develop the X-ray. So there'll be liquid, some kind of thing in here, and they'll drop it in, and then it'll turn it into the actual X-ray that you see after they've took it. So that's cool. That's very cool. Hey, bro, look to your left. Bro, then look inside here. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's the church. That's down the church. I wonder if that's what Dan was on about then. Let me go back through here. Bro, have a look in that one. So Dan's just told me to come and check this room out that he's found. We've just been through the X-ray room and the dentist, where the dentist chair is, but he's saying this is the surgery room, so we're going to go and check this out now, because there's pictures, but there's not many pictures of this surgery chair and surgery room, so we're going to go and check it out, see how good it is. It's supposed to be really nice, so let's go and check it out. So this is supposed to be the room that's in it. So this is supposed to be the room. Wow. As if everything starts in here. I'm not sure what this is. Spin, wires and something like that, but I've never actually seen anything like that. Oh, there's actually someone's actual X-rays of the ribs. So that's cool. So you've got this machine here. What it looks like it might have been oxygen or something like that, because that looks like one of those, like that, it's like material out of like an inner tube, and it'll pump up and it'll obviously pump the air through to something. So that's pretty cool. M2O and O2. We've got another X-ray there, I'm sure. I can't really see that. Oh, I think it's like someone's spine. It's actually somebody's spine. This is the best bit, this chair. I'm not sure how old this is. It's got to be at least like 100 years old, something like that. Probably not even that, but it is old. These mirrors seems to be all mirrored. I'm not sure why it'd be all mirrored, unless they've done that because it's smooth surface. Obviously, a bit of blood comes off it, it'll run straight off. And you've got the cushions. I think it might be for the legs. of them. And then you've got this here. So these obviously I think they'd pump up and down to pump fluid or water through, or it's like to do with blood transfusion or something like that. They'll have some in that, and they'll pump it into obviously. It's cool though. I wonder if it still works. Ah, it still actually pumps up the chair. It's really smooth as well, so you think it won't work. I don't know how you lower it back down. Oh, that bar could come off, so put it back on. No, I'm not sure how it goes back down, but that's cool. But. So we'll go check out in this room now. What else have we got? I'm not sure what that's for, but you sealed something in it. It might be an airtight seal. Oh! I wonder if they took body parts out of there. They take it out of that. They put it in there, and then they took like all the air out and stuff to keep it, I don't know what I was going to say, keep it fresh before they transfer the body parts to somewhere else. Not sure what this is. Might just be lights. But they're not damaged, they're not smashed. That's crazy. So walking down this bit, the ceilings are a lot lower than the arches. I'm not sure why they've done it like that, it's a lot lower. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. This old typewriter. It's actually still got paper in it. I don't know, I think someone's tried putting paper in. Not sure what this book is. Oh, it's just a notebook, like a diary. Some things, there's some stuff in here, but obviously I can't read Italian, so I'm not sure what things are saying on it. It looks a bit run down on this bit for some reason. It's definitely falling apart more this side of the building. So we've come up to like the top floor, I think it is. I think that's what it is. And oh, these are doctor's rooms. Doctor is. Yeah. So the doctors must have lived on site. This is one of the rooms. Sure, that might be like. I think that's supposed to be like a bathroom or something like that. But I think these are all the rooms for the doctors. Number 100. So there's quite a lot of rooms. Look, oh, the beds are still in here. Cupboards are trashed. The beds are still in here. Looks like Josh and Dan's found another one. I'll have a look at that one in a sec. But they've all still got the beds in. All the doctor's rooms. Oh, that's a little plug in here. Let's check these other rooms. I'll go back to that one that Josh and Dan's in. Looks like it's supposed to be a good room. Oh wow, this has still got medicines in it. Look at the medicine that's still in here. Not sure what these bottles are. Must have had a syringe in it. What tablets? These that have still got everything in them. Yeah. Tetracycline. Medicines are obviously in the drawers. Yeah. Look at them. Oh, so the doctors actually lived on site. To Marini. Oh, this has got 2 beds in this one though. So the top floor is obviously all the living quarters. Wow. Now that's. I don't think I should really put this one. This has still got the cupboards, so there might be stuff in them drawers still, but I don't want to go through anything. Books and stuff in the cupboards. But the actual floor's caved in from the top. I've gone down there. I don't want to be falling in there. Another one. So I think there's only that one room with all the medicine in. It's like an old, proper old school steel big door. First thing, well, why would you have a door out and in like that? Obviously a broom cupboard or something. We'll go check this room out now that Josh and Dan's still in. I think they're in one of them. Everything's still in here. Look at this. You want to check the elder room out? It's got all the medicines on bed. Yeah, there's loads of medicine.
It's medicine there.
Yeah, there's loads on the bed in there. So what's all this? 25 cents. 1960. One for the 1160.
Well, if we found this room, there's gotta be more rooms.
Don't know if that's
I mean,
like
this
prescription.
Is like a really,
Do you reckon
like,
they're prescription
unusual
stuff down?
adjustment on too, like it's super small.
Prescription
Most
notes.
people wouldn't have even seen this. And it's truly amazing. It really is.
There's obviously medicines left in here as well. And the doctor's glasses, maybe. But these are the same medicines that were in that other room.
Yeah, some of them quite a lot of them now.
Them bottles, I don't know what they are though.
That insult shot.
Okay. Watch that end room, Josh. Josh, be careful in that end room. Be careful in that end room to the left. So that's cool that. The doctors obviously lived on site when they were working here. So they didn't have to go anywhere, they was constantly here all the time. So I wonder if they could get out and stuff. Well, they obviously can get out, but living here and working here, I don't think I could live and work at the same spot all the time, because you're just seeing the same things all the time. You've got to get out, have a different life, don't you? But they were living here obviously because all the bedrooms are there with the doctors' names on the doors. So I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've been doing this explore. This explore has been really nice. It's a big old abandoned asylum obviously, so there's not much in it. It is pretty empty, but we've come across all like the x-ray machines, the surgeon room, the surgical chair, all that stuff, that kind of equipment. So it's been a good explore. I've enjoyed it. This is the third place, or is it the second? So this is the second day on our Italian road trip, and it's been great, and I'm enjoying it. So if you've enjoyed the video, guys, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and share it. Get it out there, guys. Let's see people. Let's let people see what we're doing and enjoy watching what we enjoy doing. So till the next video, guys, I hope you really enjoyed it.